Hello, everyone, and welcome to our annual Halloween video. As always, I am the Doom Dog, Josh. I am your host. With me is Dalton. Say hello.
Hello.
This year, we are playing Silent Hill 4. We were going to do the PC version of this game, but we had problems with that version. The audio did not want to record. I don't know why. So we're doing the console version on the Xbox. Still a good version. Still a good game. I like this game.
Yeah.
I don't know why some fans don't seem to like it very much.
Because it definitely has the atmosphere and honestly, it's arguably the scariest game in the series in terms of just scare factor and creepiness. But the story isn't as good as like 2, like per se, but
Yeah, I need to pick up 3 at some point. I own 1, 2, and 4. I don't have 3.
yeah, 3 is a good game. 3 is kind of like a sequel to the first game in a way.
Yeah.
It takes up the whole like cult thing as opposed to the psychological mindfuck stuff that's in the second game.
Yeah. Which kind of means that when we talk about we talk about Silent Hill as a whole, the Silent Hill 2 is kind of the odd one out. Because it doesn't have much to do with the first game apart from, taking place in the same town. Those are the 3 that get the most praise, and Silent Hill 2 is... Did I just stop streaming?
I have a mine.
Okay. Because I just got a network error on mine. And happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you have a fun day. Horror movies, horror games, all that kind of shit. I just want you to know that I'm not watching the World Series so I can record this, so I hope you appreciate that.
The Astros are, I think it's at the bottom of the 6 or something, and the Astros are 2. It's 2-0.
It's 2-1 now.
The Braves are up. Okay.
But the Braves scored in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, okay. Because last time I went out there, my parents were watching the World Series, and it was 6-0. I guess they scored something. Like since the last time I was out there.
Yeah, the Braves scored in the bottom of the 6th. It's in the top of the 7th now. Tyler Matchick is on the mound trying to hold the lead. But yeah, this doesn't actually start. Parts of this game do take place in Silent Hill, but it also takes place in a neighboring town, which is where his apartment is actually located. Do you remember what that's called?
South Ashfield.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The name was escaping me. It's been a long time since I played Silent Hill. Well, any of them, really. This is a series. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say this is the one I played the most, so I just have I know a lot about this game as opposed to I don't really know. I mean, I know a lot about the other games. I just don't know as much compared to how much I know about this one.
I'm gonna turn down the volume. Yeah, I was really hoping to play the PC version because obviously I could do that 21 at 1440p, 2560 by 1440 resolution, which is the resolution you guys have been watching my our Halo Let's Plays in, and episode 7 is rendered. I rendered it just before I started this. That's part of the reason, not the full reason, but part of the reason that we're starting later than we intended. But, Move 203 in South Ashfield Heights, apartment building in the medium-sized city of Ashfield. Henry was happy and enjoying his new life, not for long. 5 days ago, something strange happened. He began to have recurring... I didn't read all that. He couldn't leave room 302.
Yeah, recurring dreams that he... I wouldn't say spoiler, but I guess this is one of the dreams he's having.
I love that the Enter Cole has has become a meme with the Silent Hill community from this game.
Oh, the what has?
The enter hole from this game.
Oh yeah. And the circumcision conspiracy thing.
Oh
How the
yeah,
game's about circumcision or something.
yeah. Yang did a video on that, or not yet. Wang did a video on that.
Yeah, that's completely not what this game's about. But I mean, if you really look, if you look deep into it and make a lot of like stretches with some of the stuff in the game, I guess you can get to that point. But you really have to be looking for. It's such a stretch.
Yeah,
I think this game's about circumcision.
yeah. I Shitty Apartments would call this a shitty apartment.
Yeah, it's like a hoarder's apartment.
Yeah. This room, is it really my room? I hope so, because otherwise you're sleeping in some stranger's bed. That's kind of weird. It's in terrible shape. The air is so heavy, my head hurts. I thought I moved this, but now it's back where it was. Maybe you're sleepwalking, Henry. But yeah, like Silent Hill 1 and 3 are connected. 2 isn't really connected to it, and a whole lot of the games after that. Like, does this have a connection to 1, 2, or 3?
Walter Sullivan, who's the antagonist or the villain of this game, he's actually referenced in the second game. But there's some contradictions and shit that are like in between the two games. But like he's mentioned in some of the files in the second game.
There was once.
That's really the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. I mean, this was made by. There were parts of Team Silent involved. This was like the last one where they were.
Yeah, this is the last Team Silent game.
Yeah, and for the record, I don't think all post Team Silent games are bad, like a lot of fans do.
No, yeah, Homecoming. I played through Homecoming a couple of times, and that's not that bad. I mean, the combat's really jank and cheap at times, but I mean, for what it is, it's a fun like game.
For a handheld horror experience, the one on the PSP isn't bad either.
And Origins, yeah.
Yeah.
You also picked that up on PS2 as well.
Yeah, I forgot that a lot of PlayStation portable games came because it kind of sort of was a handheld PS2. Like, I did a video on the PlayStation Portable a while back, and
oh yeah, if you examine that Henry's picture on the wall, it's a. Hang on. You can look at this other stuff first.
what, that picture?
Yeah, the one beside it.
So he doesn't.
I always thought that was creepy because obviously that's the main character who you're playing right now, but apparently in this dream you're playing as Walter. Like you're actually because Walter was in this apartment beforehand, and then he's saying like, "Who is this guy?" because he doesn't know who he is. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because he also references like when you look at the TV, he goes like, "Oh, I thought there was a record player here."
Yeah. I just did that just a second ago. The window, I can't get it open.
Yeah, this game is really cool because just how the game has this like first-person hub, like in between levels and stuff. It's a really unique thing. Like later on in the game, you have like hauntings and shit that happens.
Yeah, you get like people that crawl through the wall and shit like that.
It's really cool.
Yeah, this game is. I like this game a lot. There are people that really don't care for this one. Whatever, I enjoy it.
I think the biggest complaint I've seen is that a lot of people say that the combat's kind of jank, and it is. But I mean, I mean, a lot of these. I mean, I think really any of the Silent Hill games are kind of jank in terms of combat
Yeah.
in their own way. But I mean, it's not really about the combat; it's about the atmosphere. It's about the story.
Yeah. Yeah, like 1, 2, and 3, the combat wasn't particularly great.
Yeah.
I not insulting those games at all. I like them, and the same thing is true of the early Resident Evil games.
Yeah.
Resident Evil didn't have really great combat till what, 4?
Yeah, in terms of like a nice, enjoyable like combat system, yeah, because like survival horrors always had that problem with combat.
Yeah,
Because I mean, obviously they focus on like the scares and the atmosphere more, so they can't really. Because actually, I mean, if you did have like a more action-focused gameplay, it wouldn't be as scary. But I mean, Resident Evil 4 kind of proved that wrong in a way.
yeah. I do not understand
Depending who you
people that try to say that Resident Evil 4 isn't a horror game at all. Like, if you want to call it action horror, sure, I'm there for that. But to say that it's not horror at all, come on, man.
That's a stretch, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's more of a horror game than fucking RE5 is. That's for damn sure.
yeah. RE5
RE5
just
isn't.
action game.
It's an action game with horror elements, is what it is.
Yeah, it's and it doesn't adjust the controls to work with the fact that it's even more action oriented than 4 is.
Yeah. It's really inspired by Gears of War. Like there's like a lot of spots in the game where you like take cover and shit. And
Yeah, if it controlled like Revelations did, it would be a better game for it.
yeah, I mean, I still love the game. I played a whole shit ton of it, but
Yeah, obviously we played
not
it
a
on the
horror game.
channel and
yeah,
a while back. That's a series we're going to get back to at some point. But I wanted to do something co-op, so we're doing Halo, even though I've reviewed it.
yeah. Oh man, what a dream! Yeah, as you'll see throughout the game, Henry's not really the most energetic guy or emotional guy in the series.
Yeah. They didn't animate the buttons actually being pressed.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. It's a game from like 2004. We'll forgive it. His character model actually looks pretty damn good for the time.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was gonna say. The graphics aren't bad. I mean, obviously you're playing the Xbox version, which looks better than the PS2. But even on the PS2, it still looks really good.
Yeah. Although there are some things about like the Xbox versions of these games that don't translate well to this console.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
A lot of because the games are developed for the PlayStation, so a lot of the more subtle stuff doesn't really translate as well.
yeah. So
to
there's
the
a lot of
Xbox.
people that'll straight up tell you that the PS2 version of
do you know that-
SH2 looks better.
Oh, do you know the code? Do you know that one telephone number you can dial in?
No, I don't.
Yeah, go go back over to the phone. There's this cool little Easter egg thing.
All right.
Yeah, type in 555-3750.
555 3 7 5 oh. The hell was that?
That's like if you look out the window and there's a billboard. There's a billboard for the bar. That's like in your area, and if you like call the number of the bar, that's what picks up. And later in the game, you actually go there, like on in the building world, I think.
Yeah.
You go into that bar. But yeah, it's like a little Easter egg if you like type in the phone number that's on the billboard outside.
All right, let's look out the window.
See Cynthia.
Yeah.
Obviously, the outside looks like a PlayStation game, but I mean, you don't really need to render shit in high resolution for like out there.
Yeah. It works.
But it's cool they can even look outside in the first place.
Oh, the Braves tied it. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I forgot. Oh, I forgot you were a Braves fan.
Yep. Die hard, lifelong.
I mean,
I've been a Braves fan for longer than you've been alive.
Yeah, because I don't really have a stake in it because I'm an Astros fan. I'm not really a Braves fan either. But
Oh, there's the phone number.
yeah, there it is.
All right.
Yeah, later on in the game you go there, but
Hotel South Ashfield. I mean, it looks pleasant enough.
oh yeah, I mean, so it looks good. I mean, you can also look at the other residents of the apartment, and you can see them like one guy's like fucking rocking out and shit and jumping around, and one person stares at you.
Yeah, I like this game a lot. It's a lot of fun.
It's really cool and like concept.
Yeah, these are games that I want to let's play someday. The first 4 Silent Hill.
Yeah. I guess the biggest problem I have with this game is the second half of the game is you're just going through all the levels from the beginning of the game with an escort mission tied to it, and it's kind of annoying. And the ending's tied to how much damage Eileen takes, and for the life of me, I've never gotten an ending that wasn't bad in this game. Because of just how easy it is for her to die, or her to get like a lot of damage inflicted to her.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 days ago, that's when I first had the nightmare. I haven't been able to get out of my apartment since then. The phone doesn't work, the TV doesn't work, my whole world has suddenly turned insane. My door is chained up, the windows are sealed shut. And on top of that, someone chained the front door. How the hell did someone get out of the door after doing that?
Yeah.
You know? Probably climbed out the window or some shit, but he's on the second floor, so it's Eileen Gavin next door.
Come on, Eileen.
Or Gavin, I guess. What's with all the handprints?
Oh, that's the 21. Oh, how many is there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah, so that's the victims. Okay.
Yeah, it's all the victims of Walter Sullivan.
The Braves took the lead.
As you play the game, you as you play the game, like more people you come across die, and then more handprints go on the wall. It's kind of cool.
Braves took the lead. I'm happy now.
I heard my parents cheering.
They probably don't want the Astros to win because the Astros cheated to win the World Series in 2017.
Oh yeah.
Which they didn't need to do, but I'll send you a video about how all that went down later, but they didn't need to do that. Hey, there's something under the door. But they didn't need to do that because they had enough talent to be able to do it without that.
Yeah.
Mom, why doesn't you wake up? English. No. It's probably on purpose.
Yeah.
These typically had pretty good translations.
Yeah, that's that was written by the young little kid version of Walter you'll come across later in the game.
When you enter into the other world that Silent Hill's known for, it is no longer a first. Oh, there's something over there behind the bookshelf. This chest could hold a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is actually the first Silent Hill game that actually have like limited inventory. So like you actually had to put items into like a chest.
Okay, I don't have any items right now, though.
Yeah. The previous 3 games have infinite inventory, which is, I mean, I guess that's kind of a cool thing, but...
What was that? I'm gonna go check the thing under the... behind the bookshelf first. Before I go check that. It's weird. A few days ago, the power to my TV and VCR just stopped coming on. Oh my god, that looks like a widescreen TV, though. Look at that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's elongated. Maybe is this a full screen game or a widescreen game on console? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. Might be full screen.
If that's the case, it might just be stretched out to widescreen. I don't know. But I wanted to know what that is. It looks like a scrap from some book. Man, the thing looks like it was written ages ago. They're the ritual of the Holy Assumption. The Holy Assumption?
Yeah.
We just assuming shit's holy now? Okay. Anyway, he built a world. It existed in the space separate from the world of our Lord. More accurately, it is within, yet without the Lord's world. Later on, I'm going to be watching Halloween, which I watch every year. Looking forward to that, because I fucking love that movie.
I'll probably watch Dawn of the Dead tomorrow.
Yeah. And I'm probably going to play more... I started Resident Evil Remake on the PlayStation 4 version. Dude, honestly, I went with the modern controls that aren't the tank controls in that, and it works just fine.
That's what I use now. Yeah, I use it all the time.
Like it didn't. Like people say, oh well, you shouldn't use that because you're gonna go to and then you're gonna immediately turn around because of the camera angle. I'm like, it took me almost no time to get used to that. It really did.
I mean, I still have that problem too, but I mean, just the movement just like it's so much more responsive. I just like using it more.
Yeah, it feels smooth and responsive, at least in my opinion. Like that has always been my big hang up on these older. I like playing them because of everything else they do right, and there's a lot. Like you've seen my review of the first Resident Evil. I praised a lot of aspects of it.
Yeah.
But I've never could wrap my head around the tank controls. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess... I mean, I never really had too much of a problem with them, but I mean, just having that option for alternative controls is a lot better, because you can also dodge zombies better, and...
Yeah.
It's just, everything about it's better.
The only time I got hit while I was playing it was when I got hit by a dog, and I just let him get too close to me, and didn't... when I was aiming the shotgun at him. That was my bad. Whatever. Unlike the world of our Lord, it is a world's extreme flux, unexpected doors or walls, moving floors, odd creatures, a world only he can control. Anyone swallowed up by the world will live there for eternity, undying. They will haunt that realm as a spirit. How can our Lord forgive such an abomination? This part of the book is too damaged to read. It is important to travel lightly in that world. He who carries too heavy a burden will regret it. I do have the MLB at bat open up in a window. That's how I'm keeping track of the Braves game. Alright, static.
And sometimes when you turn on the radio, like you hear like radio announcements, like news or stuff like that.
Oh, okay. This is how you say it.
Random.
Okay. Wait. I'm doing the typical thing we all do. I save. Wait, did I save? Let me save again. If you're a gamer, you understand. You've done that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Frank Sutherland is the father of James Sutherland from the second game.
Ah.
And you'll see him later in the game, like he comes to the front door and stuff, and you look out. He does look like him a little bit.
Yeah. So I don't remember because it's been far too long. Is the what's her name? The star of the second game, the main character of the second game.
Oh, Maria.
Yeah. Is that the same little girl that you're chasing after in the first game?
No. That's Cynthia. Cynthia's in the first game. Or no, Cheryl. Sorry, no. Cynthia's in this game. Cheryl's the James. Oh my god, why can't I think of his fucking name? Oh, Harry. Yeah, it's Harry's daughter from the first game. I couldn't think of his name for some reason. But who cares about spoilers in this? But like,
Yeah, all the games
Silent Hill
are like 15 years old anyway.
Yeah, because in Silent Hill 3, because Silent Hill 3 is like a sequel to the first game, and
Yeah.
at the end of that game, it's revealed that Heather is the baby that's born at the end of Silent Hill 1 in the good ending. Like she's the baby at the end. Because Harry dies in the third game.
Okay. I will only accept the dog ending as the canon ending of
That's the
2.
true ending of
This is the ending of 2.
It's cool that these games have that like sense of humor with the endings.
Yeah, didn't 1 have like a UFO ending?
Yeah, it's kind of a tradition. Except for this game doesn't have that, but 1 has it. I think 2 has it. 3 definitely has it. Homecoming has it. And I'm not sure about Downpour or Origins. But that's been like a staple of the series.
Yeah. Have you played Downpour or Origins?
I haven't played Downpour. I don't think I played Origins at all.
Origins is one of the better American-made ones. It's kind of standard, but it doesn't do anything particularly bad.
Yeah, I mean,
it just doesn't live. It just doesn't live up to like the first 4, which is a hard.
Yeah, they get a bad rap. I mean, they're not as good as the original 4 games, but I mean, they're still like good for what they are.
Yeah, you kind of have to take it all as for what it is instead of looking at it for what it's not.
It's just a shame that how the series got just shafted over the years. Because the last game, the last official game of the series was Downpour, and that was in.
I thought the last official game. I thought the last official game in the series was that dungeon crawler Diablo-like one.
Yeah, Book of Memories. Yeah, I mean that's true.
Which is a fucking weird ass direction to take it in.
I played a few levels of it because I actually own it, and it's. I mean, I don't know if it. I can't say it's bad, but it's just fucking weird. It's weird playing a Silent Hill game that's a fucking dungeon crawler. It didn't really capture me to play any more of it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And obviously PT. If you want to count PT, that was technically the last like official thing.
Yeah.
Whatever Silent Hills was going to be, who the fuck knows now?
Yeah, with Norman Reedus. And then Kojima wound it. It's like, well, fuck you. I'm going to make a game with Norman Reedus anyway.
Yeah, really.
And then he did.
Have a bunch of James Bond actors in it.
I haven't played that, though. Like, as much of a... Let's see. Let's equip the pipe.
Yeah, I started playing it. I played about, 2 to 3 hours of it, and I just haven't played it since, because the game really is a walking simulator. It literally is. But I mean, it's a really cool walking simulator. It's cool. It's really unique because just having to worry about how to walk and maneuver around the world with all the shit on your back, and you have to when you're going down a hill, you have to slow down to stop your momentum. you have to like because your stuff like sways back and forth, and you can't let it like fall over and damage.
Yeah.
I haven't got to the combat yet or anything, but I mean, from what I played, it's cool.
It's probably, knowing Kojima, it's got an ungodly amount of story.
It's I was about to say the cutscenes just go on and on, but what do you expect from Kojima? Because he just wants to make a fucking movie is all he wants. Because obviously he's a movie like fanatic.
Yeah, like you dig into it, there's so many movie references, and obviously Snake is inspired by Snake Plissken from
Escape from L.A.
Yeah, Escape from New York and Escape from L.A., which are awesome films. And we just did a video review of that on the BitChute exclusive. Eric and I just did a BitChute exclusive video review of that. I can leave you guys a link in the description below if you want to check that out. It was fun to do.
I haven't seen Escape from L.A., but I don't know if I will.
Escape from L.A. is I think it's kind of a misunderstood film.
Did he actually make it like tongue in cheek on purpose, or is it?
That's what I think happened.
Because watching that seeing clips of the surfing scene and the CGI and shit, there's no way he took that seriously.
Yeah, here's what I think, because John Carpenter didn't make sequels to his movies. Other people made sequels to his movies, but John Carpenter himself didn't. You know?
Yeah, like Halloween 2 and...
Halloween 2 is not directed by him. He oversaw, like, the story and shit like that, but he did not direct Halloween 2. He didn't have anything to do with that sequel to The Thing.
Oh, God.
Which was also called The Thing because Hollywood doesn't know how to name things.
Yeah.
He has some involvement in the new Halloween movies, but I don't know how much that is.
A consultant or something.
Yeah, I think he did the soundtrack for Kills. I don't know about 2018. Which John Carpenter's a very skilled composer, musician.
Oh yeah. This is my dream, and you don't even know my name.
Yeah. But back to Escape from New York or Escape from LA, right? So he doesn't make sequels, but he did make one, and it's Escape from LA, and it's stupid, it's ridiculous, it's over the top, and it's basically the same movie all over again, but far more stupid, far more ridiculous, far more over the top.
So, yeah, I think he did it. He did it just to mess with the studio, probably.
Yeah. So my theory is that he did this on purpose because he wanted to make a parody of how sequels frequently are just the first movie all over again, but not as good.
Pretty much what that is from what I've seen.
Yeah, which is exactly what it is. If you are in the right mindset to just enjoy something laughably stupid, it's a fun film. And I enjoy watching it in that sense. Are you just going to wander around there aimlessly, Cynthia?
Yeah, pretty much. The AI in this game isn't that good in terms of your partners or whatever. Especially later in the game with fucking Eileen. Oh my god. People give Ashley shit in RE4, but at least Ashley in RE4 follows you at all times and is consistently behind you.
Yeah.
But these fucking, oh my god, they're so annoying.
And RE4 frequently gives you the bitch dumpster button.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I honestly think Ashley gets too much shit, to be honest. It's kind of an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
But she's always behind you at all times. I mean, she's locked to your back. So she's not really in the way most of the time, unless you tell her to wait or something, or she ducks when there's enemies nearby or something.
Yeah. Escorting her really isn't that bad. It's really not.
Yeah, I mean, she's not even with you for like a majority of the game anyway, so.
Yeah, she keeps getting captured.
There's a huge stretch of time where she is captured too. I think I'm gonna puke. And say goodbye to Cynthia for a while.
Bye, Cynthia.
And that was a yeah. She follows you for like literally one area, and then she disappears.
And he's waiting for her. And she's not going to come out, is she? Come on, Matzik.
Oh, the wrong door's opening. This is the boys' restroom.
Oh, shit. Hit that thing with the lead pipe, please.
Yeah, really.
No, seriously, hit the thing with the lead pipe. Am I supposed to run from these or fight them? I don't remember.
I mean, you can fight them, but it's up to you, really.
So where am I supposed to go now? I don't...
You can go in the restroom. I think there's some items in the restroom, in the boys' restroom.
You guys just sit there so I can come in here and look for items. Yeah, there's that moving camera with the weird angles. Silent Hill's known for.
Oh, it's not there yet. Okay, never mind. I might be confusing it with the second half of the game version of this level, because you go through the whole game over again. But the other restroom has the hole to go back to your apartment, which you actually have to like go to. I guess actually technically you can't. The more the pragmatic way to do it is just to go back to the apartment now, because you have to go back for Cynthia to call you, and that triggers her mannequin to appear, and she gives you the coins to go in the turnstile. So actually, I would just recommend going in the girls' restroom now. This game has like a charging mechanic for the weapons, and also your apartment heals you too. So if you do lose health, you can just go back there and wait.
All right. Yeah, you run over there. Die, you son of a bitch. Did I get both of them?
Bump on them. Yeah, they're both dead if they're bleeding.
Okay.
So you get, yeah, you can go in the girls' restroom and go back to the apartment.
Yeah, it's been a long, long time, so... I don't think anyone's in here, so she just disappeared. It looks like it's sealed in. Doesn't it?
It's like, yeah, it's a weird illusion.
Yeah, weird. Oh shit, we've been streaming for about 40 minutes, and I guess after the Cynthia thing is a good time to stop. You can save him in the apartment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, this is a very, very good game. And Braves are going to take a lead into the ninth.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. 3 outs, and they'll take a 3-games-to-1 lead. I would agree with you, but this is a weird, fucked up horror game, so.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to view it. I know what's in there. Photos of the lighthouse near the lake at Silent Hill. It's a bit lonely for a tourist town. So apparently, the movie the first Silent Hill movie, which I like,
Yeah, I do too.
really annoys a lot of people because it came with a documentary about Centralia, Pennsylvania. And people will never shut up about how that's the real Silent Hill, and apparently that pisses off a lot of fans.
Yeah, because the movie takes inspiration from Centralia, not the games don't at all.
Yeah.
It's just the movie does, and
Yeah.
a lot of people always conflate Centralia to Silent Hill and shit, and have the comparison all the time.
Yeah,
But
yeah. There's a lot of fans. There are some fans that just nitpick the movie to hell. Like, it does this. It has a female character instead of a male character. Why is Pyramid Head and
I was just gonna say, it's like, why is Pyramid Head in this game? That's a manifestation of James's guilt. Like, we understand that, but Pyramid Head is the fucking face of Silent Hill, so to speak. It is what it is. Like, when you think of Silent Hill, like, you think of Pyramid Head. Like, it's one of the first things you think of. It doesn't matter what the context is. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but like that the Pyramid Head thing. The movie it copies camera angles that you walk through right down to the fucking T in some of its sequences, and it's got all the monsters in it are actually in the different games, and it uses music from the games for its soundtrack, and like the people that made that fucking game are fucking fans of Silent Hill. You know? The people that made the movie are fans of Silent Hill. So it's got a lot of elements from the various games. And I, as a fan, like that.
Yeah, for a video game movie, especially a horror game like movie adaptation, it's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad for what it is.
Second one's kind of retarded, though.
Second one's just fucking awful. It tries to do Silent Hill 3, but it just fails miserably.
The hole's still there.
There's a lot of good scenes in the movie, and obviously the infamous like Pyramid Head ripping a girl's flesh off with his bare hands. It's fucking brutal.
Yeah, fucking brutal. And it's got the little girl, and it's got the cult. They do something different with that than what it was in the game, but
It's a Christian cult instead of the weird. I don't even know what you would call it. The religion in the games.
yeah.
But it's an actual like Christian, like some sort of like fundamentalist like cult or something, in the movie, and they burn people at the stake and shit. Well, they put them on like some big ladder or something, because they killed a Sybil that way, and Sybil the police officer.
Yeah, I wanted you to close the fucking... I don't feel it. Wash your hands, James. Or Henry, rather. I don't feel like cooking right now. What do you feel like doing?
Yeah, one of the hauntings is there's a a skinned cat in your refrigerator that's moving around and stuff. It's really weird. And here you find one of 2 guns in the game.
Yeah.
Well, actually, technically 3, because later, like, you can actually unlock a SMG for Eileen, but like you can't use it though. Like, there's only this handgun and a revolver, and those are the only guns in the game.
Yeah. I wanted to get through the part with Cynthia, then I would save it and quit. And call it. And edit this and get it posted tonight. For everyone on Halloween. That's Perv on our next door neighbor.
She has a Robbie plushie, and he's from, obviously, it's like Silent Hill 3.
Hey
He's
there,
like one of the
baby.
staples of the series. Hey, baby,
Come to Butthead. Oh, did you see Beavis and Butthead's getting a Blu-ray release in December?
Oh, really? Like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
the Beavis and Butthead New America.
Oh, the movie. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which, how the hell has that not gotten? Is are we done? Is that everything?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
How the hell have we not gotten a Blu-ray release yet?
I just assumed it did have a Blu-ray release.
Yeah, so did I. But then I saw a news story about it. I was like, really? That didn't have a Blu-ray release? We're on 4K now.
It's yeah, it's really like physical format's out of the mainstream now at this point. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I'm still buying physical format.
Yeah.
And I will continue to buy physical format as long as I possibly can. This photo of Frank. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Okay.
I think that guy across the not the street, but like on the other side of the apartment. I think that's the Alec Baldwin character in the game. Because Alec Baldwin's likeness is used in this game for one of the characters.
I hope he didn't shoot anybody.
Well, yeah, he points his gun at a little child in this game, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I stand behind Alec Baldwin because I sure as fuck am not going to stand in front of him.
I never actually saw that before in this game. He actually gets up and looks at you. I never noticed that before. But yeah, later on in the game, he points his gun at the little kid version of Walter, and he runs away. And he gets his character gets electrocuted as well. So I guess in this universe, he actually did get the fucking chair for what he did, even though it's not his fault or anything.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. It's involuntary. I
technically.
would say it's involuntary manslaughter.
But it's like, even then, it's like, he did. How could you possibly know it's there's an actual round in the gun?
Yeah.
And obviously, it is manslaughter because he didn't intend to kill someone. But at the
Yeah.
same time, there's no way he could possibly ever.
Yeah, but he also didn't follow basic gun safety, which is always assume that it's loaded. Do not point it unless you want something to die. You know. That's basic.
I just assume they always do that.
That's basic gun safety, which is what he should have followed, and that would have, prevented someone from dying. It's tragic. He's only kind of sort of at fault, but still, it's not murder.
Because I heard the shot they were actually doing was like a gun pointed to the camera type of thing, but I may be wrong on that. But I just heard something along the lines of that. And obviously, the cinematographer is going to be in the way of the camera, where the camera is.
Wait, is my phone ringing?
Oh, yeah, that's Cynthia.
In the game?
Yeah, Cynthia. Because he's not going to have any charges put against him, from what I understand.
Well, he hasn't had them brought against him, at least not yet. But rest in peace to the...
Hurry! Save me! You need a token. There's one here.
Okay, now what?
So now you just got to go back to the subway world. And then when
Okay.
you go back, you'll see a mannequin of Cynthia, and she has the tokens in her hand.
All right. So this is where we're gonna save it and call it quits then. Where's the fucking thing to save? Oh, that's it. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching this year's Halloween video. We do really appreciate it. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you could share this video, that would help us out a lot. Please like, comment down below, and subscribe. We reached 900 subscribers, so that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and we'll talk to you guys next time, and look forward to the next episode of Halo 2, or Halo 1, which will come out tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
See ya.